Alright, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. Guys, in this Borderlands 3 video, we're going to be doing a little bit of talking. Mostly going to be talking about two things. We're going to be talking about how first off, we're going to be talking about the Borderlands 3 anniversary celebration they're going to be doing for literally now until basically September 10th, which is pretty dope. And we're also going to be talking about this week's specific celebration that they're doing in part of Borderlands 3's like 1 year anniversary or whatever. There's 6 total events. We've already went through one, and we're on the second one, and after this one we'll have 4 more left. I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what these are. I did not make a video going over these like by themselves separately, so I'm trying to run through it really quick in here while we're talking and everything. I don't know what kind of gameplay I'm gonna have in the background. I'm just gonna I'll throw a song back there. So what we're on right now, y'all, we are on the bonus boss loot event, and then next week we're gonna have the loot monster mayhem. Then we're gonna have the show me the iridium from the August 20th through the 27th. Then on the 27th through the 3rd, we're gonna have mayhem made mild, and then we're gonna have making it rain from the 3rd through the 10th. So real quick, so the bonus boss loot event, y'all. Obviously, if y'all don't know what's going on right now, most bosses have had an increased chance to drop their legendary loot, their dedicated legendary loot, except for a few, which we'll be getting into in just a second. Also today, guys, we did get a pretty solid hotfix I did not make a video on, but quite a number of weapons got buffed. I think it was like almost around 20 or so weapons that got buffed. Which is pretty insane, including things like the Lucian's Call, Roland's Call, and Carrier, and the Hyper Focus, and the Reflux. I don't know if I'm gonna make a updated like video on the Reflux. I'm kind of like refluxed out on making videos about the Reflux personally, just because like I've done so many videos on the Reflux. But if you guys want me to do an updated video on that, let me know in the comments, and I will get around to it to see how that goes. Then, guys, let's keep moving. So the Loot Monster Mayhem event is going to have increased spawn rates for loot variant enemies. Show me the Iridium is going to have increased Iridium drops and Iridium item discounts. And the Mayhem made mild. Y'all, this one is going to be all easy modifiers in Mayhem 10. Mayhem mode. I only play Mayhem 10, so... yeah, imagine having all easy modifiers in Mayhem 10. Speed Demon Slayer, big kick energy, all that stuff. No, dude, that'll be one of the funnest weeks, bro. I'm gonna go hard for that, but I'm gonna have so many videos going up. And then making it rain, enemies are gonna drop more in-game cash, which are still useful for SDUs if y'all don't have that stuff maxed out. But if y'all do, I mean, it is what it is. So let's actually get to the main purpose of this video, y'all. That is going to be the actual the Loot Monster Mayhem event. So unfortunately, what we got going on at the moment is that some enemies in the game, some of the big ones, are not being buffed by this patch or by this event. So luckily, you know, I will give credit where credit's due. They say most bosses, they don't say all bosses, so they're covering up their dirt or covering up their tracks by putting the big word most in there. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about the bosses in the game, or the enemies in the game that do not have their dedicated loot drop increased. So for instance, guys, if you guys want to brainstorm, unfortunately, or Sandhawk rather, my bad. Katagawa Jr., he's not affected by this. The Warden, which sucks because I know everybody wants a Plague Bear. Katagawa Ball, Kilovolt, which I know sucks because a lot of people love Monarchs. Molduck the Anointed, Beans, Euralia, she's the one that drops a Frozen Heart. Genevieve, Gigamind, Wotan, the Valkyries, Anathema, and Scourge. The Gearbox also did say that they are looking into it. They might actually try and increase their drop rates by the end of before the end of this week. Who knows? Which is pretty crazy. So I'm gonna once again read off the list real quick, guys, and then I'm actually gonna put it up on screen, so I don't cause like any confusion, all that. So once again, y'all, the enemies that are not benefited from this increased drop chances are gonna be Katagawa Jr., the Warden, Katagawa Ball, Kilovolt, Molduck the Anointed, Beans, Euralia, Genevieve, Gigamind, and then all of the takedown bosses, that being Wotan, the Valks, Anathema, and Scourge. So I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 enemies in the game that are not affected by this out of all the enemies that we have in the game. I say that's actually relatively decent. So also something I do want to make a quick note. Some people might they might get like confused with this. So for instance, let's say you want to go get yourself a King's Call or Queen's Call, right? Let's say you go farm Tyrene. So first off, Tyrene has multiple things in her loot pool, unfortunately. So she might not drop the specific like dedicated loot drop that you're looking for, but she's gonna drop one of the loot ones every single time. I mean, that can get annoying for like if you're hunting for a certain gun that has like that's diluted or polluted by a bunch of extra like junk in the loot pool that you're not hunting for. It's basically like trying to pull for a very specific unit, but it's polluted by 11 other different things, so it lowers your chances the more that's in this loot pool. Versus if you're trying to farm, I don't know, if you're trying to farm for a Nemesis, because I mean Nemesis is kind of okay, and like you have to go farm Mouthpiece. I mean, my boy Mouthpiece, he's gonna drop that Nemesis pretty consistently, like really consistently, honestly. Now, if you're like looking for a backburner, my guy, I mean, what I'm saying, Agonizer 1000 or Agonizer 9000 might be your go-to spot. I'm letting y'all know this might be a good way to get yourself some good backburners. But other than that, though, guys, that's basically gonna just about wrap up the video. I just wanted to make this quick, short little Borderlands 3 video, going over some of the mobs and enemies in the game that are not being affected by this celebration or this increase in the loot monster mayhem event that we got going on right now. Regardless, though, this is still an amazing time to start farming, start getting working on some of y'all's builds. As we still have a DLC 4 for this game coming hopefully, I would assume before the 1 year anniversary, to like the day, like before September 13th. I would assume that we would have it, but yeah. Anyways, though, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then go ahead, drop your love on that like button and subscribe if you're new. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and get that bell down there. A little bit of a love tap for me. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, though, guys, my name's Kree, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.